Adam, new contract agreed. Pleased to have it all sorted?
Yeah, it's very happy about it. Obviously, I've been on lockdown with the club for the last 4 years now, so just be really good to make this my sort of final home, I suppose, going forward, and hopefully a lot more successful years to come at this club that I love so much.
And was it a fairly easy decision to make to stay at the Rhinos?
Yeah, it was. Obviously, I've got to think about a lot of things when it comes to signing a new contract, especially now that I've been over here 4 years straight. But in terms of where I was going to sign, it was very easy. Yeah, I love this club, and I couldn't think of being anywhere else, to be honest.
An exciting crop of young players as well coming through. Is that something you're looking forward to, being the experienced head amongst them?
Yeah, it will be. Definitely over the next couple of years. A lot of the older players have been dropping off the last couple of years since I've been here, and I suppose I'll probably fulfil that role going forward. And the young guys will keep me on my toes, and it's a great role that I have to help teach them and be a vital part of this team for them going forward as well.
Could you imagine when you first arrived that you'd end up making a life for yourself here in Leeds?
I don't try to put too much thought into it or planning into it. Throughout my career, I've been at a few different clubs now, so it is really nice just to settle at a club and have some success at a club and ingrain myself within the culture and the place, and make that long term. As like I say, I have moved around a lot, so it's really nice thing to really become a part of the club, not just playing, but with the coaching and just generally around the joint as well. So yeah, it's great.
You've achieved so much already in your time at the Rhinos. What's driving you on now?
Just achieve more and more. Every year we've won something has been with a different group. I think, like not dramatically different, but there's been a generation drop out after 15 and then after 17. So it's just about us continuing to keep that success running throughout the young kids that come through the club. And people ask, it must be hard to be at this club and continue to be inspired to win, but that's definitely what we are, and it's ingrained in the young kids when they come through, when they're training under us and watching us and then wanting to get in the first grade, and they're inspired by it as well and want to continue that and have their own legacy going forward. And that's more or less what I want to do going forward, have my own legacy at this club beyond 2018.
Do you think that's something special about the Rhinos, the way overseas players find themselves ingrained within the club? You think of Kai Luluwai, he stayed out at Titi, David Eris, side extension, Brett Delaney's been here forever. Yeah. Is it something about the Rhinos that gets under your skin?
Yeah, it's just got such a great culture. From the players right through the staff, we all seem to get along like a house on fire. That's not just coaches and trainers and that's grounds day staff and everyone that works in the back office. And when you got a culture like that at a club, it makes life a lot more easy, a lot more enjoyable, and a lot more to play for. In terms of the players, it helps. We've got a bunch of weirdos here because it always makes things really interesting every day you come in. There's no personality that's alike, so it makes it a lot of fun when you come into training every day as well. And it is a big thing that getting on and off the field, because I've played at some clubs where the culture doesn't carry itself off the field as it does on the field, and that's a big part of why the club has so much success and retains a lot of players and turns out a lot of good players as well in the first grade squad, because everyone gets along so well.
And it's exciting when you're training and playing at Headingley to see the stadium developing around you as well.
Yeah, I had my first real step back and look at it today, especially that south stand. It just looks huge, so much bigger and daunting, I suppose, compared to obviously the south stand. The people that occupy the south stand were quite daunting for oppositions when they come to Headingley, just with the amount of noise they make. But the stand itself now is actually huge and it's quite daunting. It's a big thing. It's going to become a bit of a fortress, and it's something I'm really excited to go forward with too, now playing at the new Headingley Stadium, because it's looking brilliant so far.